Hey, what's up, everybody? So, I'm technically showing you what my locks look like before I add this fullness of extensions of life. Okay. As you guys can see here, I will be doing the beauty queen hair for the top, and then I'm going to be doing the T Love hair throughout. And so they come with two. I came with two crotchets. This is from T Love. I love the fact that they gave me a smaller one because, yeah, it does kind of suck when you have to go through the locks with the big one. Just so that way it prevents the big holes. Next, I'm going to do the top first. And the reason why I do the top first, everybody, is because that way I can tell what I'm going to need throughout the hair or what's left. But I thought the top was the easiest before getting to the bottom. I know having long locks sucks sometimes because it be all over the place. So I'd rather just work it to the top. How I did it was just so easy. You just put it through the loop, okay? It wasn't even, as you can see, yes, my face was astounded how beautiful that curl looked. When I tell you, I was just like, oh my God, this brought life to my locks. And that's when I knew I was in a full throttle speed ahead. My other camera kind of was going all crazy, which I actually have a landscape view for this, but I decided to do portrait for this just because. But yeah, y'all. When I tell you guys, this was the most easiest process by just having loop. Before, I used to just cut the hair from the bundle. I used to just grab the bundles and then have them like that and put them in, kind of like put them into my lock. But the last time I did that, it did mess up the bottom of my locks, which left holes in there. It was just a whole situation. But yeah, look at this. So I already see the vision of it. Like as I'm looking at it from the top, it just looks like it's so full. Like I could have just left it like this and would have been fine with it. But I decided to just kind of keep going. Look at that. Like I still had like maybe 30 loops left, 30 crochet hairs left. And so I knew, yeah, I was on. And so I was like, okay, well, let me move to the back of the head because that's where it gets the hardest. But like I said, I'm glad I got the top part already done. So that way I know like where I need to put it throughout my head. Y'all, like the back, when I tell you, was the hardest part. But anyway, this is all of it from the front. So I just finished all the strands from that bundle. I believe it was 50 or 60 strands of that. So now I'm going into the T Loves all throughout my hair because I've already done the wave Burmese, I guess you could say, curly hair on the fronts and sides. So now it's just all about adding some also to the back. Also, if you guys see the string that's out and you don't want to see, there's a way to hide the string. So I use this thin crochet needle. You don't need to use the big one. If you do, then that's fine. But my hair is so knotted because it's locked that it's way different than braids. But pretty much I put it through the needle and then I just kind of wiggle it in there, and then I basically just pull it. And then, as you guys could see, you can't really see that part, the string part. Just FYI, that's what you can do to hide it. Honestly, I don't care if someone sees the strings because it is what it is. My locks are long enough to validate that I really don't need extensions, but it is good to have this if you do want to hide it and say you are doing it as if it's like a full head. Then that's something that an option would be for you guys. Looks like I had a bird's nest on my head, but yeah, y'all, when I tell you this hair is, I'm gonna just say maybe roughly around 1.5 is good for if you have braids or locks. You don't have to use all 3 packs that I use because the Tea Loves was 2 packs. So I did 50 and 50, so that's 100. And then there's another, I think it was 60 for the Queen Beauty. And when I tell you I used all of it, I used all of it. But to be honest, I don't think I needed to use all of it. But I like my stuff full. Like when I mean I like it full and long, I like it full. Okay, and long. But as you can see here, I still had literally like 50 left. And look I already had this side to go. So I already knew like, oh shoot, this is going to get real. No, because for real, keep playing with me. Okay, this is at least an almost 40-inch bust down. Okay, you can't play with me. Like my locks already are over 28 inches. So I know this is a good 36 if it's wet on a good day. And look at y'all, I literally was so tired. I'm not gonna front. This took about 3.5 hours, but I feel like it would have been longer if I would have cut the bundles like I said in the beginning. But yeah, look at this, y'all. Like it is a lot, and it's not even heavy. Like when I tell you the last time I did this, my head was heavy, and I think it's because I used bundles that I cut from the wefts and added a lot of hair. But no, I think when you do it throughout the hair and distribute it throughout, it even weights the balance of the hair. But yeah, my neck ain't hurting, so I think, y'all, what you think? Because no, don't play with me. You cannot play with me. Y'all, I still had literally about 10 strands left. And I said, you know what? Should I use all of this? And I said, I think I should use all of it. F it. And that's when I realized, you know what? I could have did like small little bangs in the front, but I was like, you know what? We gonna do what it do. So I ended up just using it to the other side because I did feel like I missed some locks that needed some. And look at this, y'all. Like, when I tell you, yes, it looks like a bird's nest right now, but I bet you in my next video when I do a wet and wavy, y'all gonna thank me, okay? Because all my lock ladies out there, I know we tired of looking like we have man locks and looking like we dykes, okay? Looking like we like women, okay? But today we are trying to look fabulous with this bohemian boho lock look, and I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it. I will be washing it because I gotta wash my locks anyways, and get this thing going. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Comment, like, and follow down into this YouTube channel. It's been a while, y'all, but I'm glad y'all still stick with me and continue more hairstyles. Peace. Bye.